Okay, this is a recording to show you how to use the Band app to find and register for practices using the RSVP tool and then Google Maps to help you find where you're going, the events tool to show you where you need to be. So first things first, you're going to want to open the Band app, which I'm going to do by clicking the icon. And when you log into Band, you'll either see this page, which is like a bunch of little cards to show you which bands you're a member of. Some parents will find that their other youth sports are using the same tool. That's how we found it. And so you may have more than one card on this page. Just click the Coyote head, and it will take you to the Coyote's home page feed. This works a lot like Facebook, so you kind of get like this feed of whatever people have been posting, which is cool and fun and exciting. But that's not what this video is about. So this video is about finding practices and getting to them. So the first thing you'll notice is when I scroll up and down, a toolbar pops up at the bottom of the page. You see that it looks like it's got a bunch of icons. And this icon with the square and the dots in it is the calendar. I'm gonna click that. And when you click the calendar, you get a couple things. You get a calendar list at the top that shows you days that have events on them. You can see little dots on them if there's an event. If I scroll forward to June, you'll see that some of those dots have different colors. So the blue dots are events that are for the whole team, and then the colored red or orange and green dots are for practices. And that's not real visibly helpful when you're looking at it, but it can be nice to know if you're just wondering about a specific day. Way forward in July, you can go forward and click July 18th, and it'll show you down here at the bottom that the elementary team will be at Cannonsburg Ski Area and that the middle school, high school team will be at the Cannonsburg Ski Area as well. Often, like if I scroll to the 21st, you'll see they're at different places. So trails that can handle an influx of 100 kids, we can practice at the same place, but people get bored if we practice at Cannonsburg every single time. So when we move around and we go to smaller trails with less parking, we have to pick a place that can handle half the team at a time. So you'll see, unless we're going to Cannonsburg, we're usually not at the same location. So back to the more upcoming events, one of the things that we want you to see is that we are asking you to RSVP this year. And so you can see at a glance when you scroll down that if the join, decline, and maybe under the title of the event has text in orange, then you have already RSVP'd for that event. You can see we're logged in as me. When I scroll down to like the Luton Park practice, that there's nothing in orange. No one has RSVP'd, or I have not RSVP'd for that yet, and I can do that, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So let's take a look at the June 13th practice. I'm going to click the title of the practice, and it's going to bring up the details, and there are a few things that we share in every practice. One is a pre-practice checklist, so you could click that link, and we'll take you out of Band to show you what it is we want you to do before practice. You can click the X in the upper right corner. That will go away. The next thing you can do is you can see the RSVP here. So join, decline, and maybe are the 3 RSVP choices. We're asking everyone to RSVP this year because even though we had a team of 160 riders last year, we had a few practices where only 20 people showed up. So we are in a panic trying to find coaches, and then there's no one there to actually coach. So it's really helpful for us to know who's coming and who isn't. So it's real easy here. If you're going to attend the practice, you click the join box. If you're going not to attend it, you click the decline. And if you aren't sure, click the maybe. But hopefully, just wait until you know, and then you can come in here and RSVP. So you don't need to RSVP a month ahead of time. We're really asking like for say a Thursday practice, please let us know by Wednesday afternoon. For a Monday practice, it would be really helpful to know by Sunday afternoon. So I happen to know that I'll be at this one, so I'm going to click the join button, and you can see that it turns orange, puts a check mark, and lists my name underneath as someone who's planning to attend. Pretty cool, right? So next thing I want to show you is that you can add reminders to your calendar if that's helpful for you. So I'm going to click the add reminder button, and you can see when you want this reminder to occur. So for me, it's really nice to know the day before. Oh, I've already done that one. All right, I'm going to pretend it's really nice to know 2 days before so I can show you. 2 days before, I want Band to remind me that there's a practice coming at Luton Park. By doing this and hitting the back arrow, I have now created a reminder, and it shows me on the screen here that I'm going to be reminded 2 days before. I don't need that reminder, so I'm going to turn it back off. Or am I? Let's see. No, I'm not. Okay. I don't know how to turn off reminders, so use that feature cautiously. So next thing that's important to show you is that you can save this event to your Apple Calendar. If you use Apple Calendar on your phone, just clicking that down arrow will add this event to your calendar for you. And that way, instead of letting band do the reminders, you can let your calendar do the reminders, the way it reminds you of other things like, dentist appointments and orchestra concerts and whatnot for your children. So that's maybe more helpful. We are trying to put pictures of the trailhead parking in these events so that when you roll up for the first time, if you're a new team member, a new rider to the area, you're in the right place. And then more importantly, we've got the addresses linked right to maps down here. So if you click on the map in a Google phone, it will put this in your Google Maps. On an Apple phone, it will put it in your Apple Maps. We can't configure that, so if you prefer some other mapping application, you're out of luck, sorry. But it should be good enough to get you there. So for example, for Luton, I can click this. It shows me where we're going, and if I click the 3 dots in the upper right corner, I could switch to a different map and ask for directions or whatever, and off we go. So here are directions from where I am sitting in my office in Caledonia to Luton Park, half an hour north of me. So if that's what you need in order to find the trails and you've never been there before, this is a super helpful way to get there. So I'm going to go back to band real quick and click the X to close the map and show you that that is pretty much what's here. So if you're a coach looking to use this and you want to download a list of RSVPs, you have to do that from your computer or your laptop or whatever. If you are a parent trying to create a carpool, I'm going to create a different video for that. And then if you're a user and you click the 3 dots up here by the top, you can see, because I've created this, I have some other things that I can do. I'm not sure all of those options are there for you, so you should probably disregard that. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to figure it out on the fly as well. So anyways, that's how you RSVP. You click the button. That's how you find your way there. You click the map, and saving it to your calendar or configuring reminders in here is a way to make sure that you don't forget. Hopefully that helped, and have a great, it's Wednesday. Have a great Wednesday.